As I said after the game, I was really proud of the collective. I think there's growth associated with smiling in the face of adversity and rising up and doing what's required in significant moments, in significant venues, in significant games.
Now, that's one thing we would miss about Mike Tomlin if he isn't with the Steelers next season, and that's those Tomlinisms. But is he going to be around next season? Will he go or will he stay? Let's talk about it. Welcome to another episode of Coach Walker TV. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's jump right into it. Now, before we get into will Tomlin stay or will he go, I would be remiss as a true Steeler fan not to talk about this upcoming playoff game versus the Bills. So, just real quick, my thought, I believe that the Steelers can really pull this out. As we know, Mason's been playing well. The defense is stepping up. Now, we take a major hit with TJ Watt not being around. But here's the thing. It's going to be like 20 degrees in Buffalo. Wind's going to be blowing. I think it's supposed to snow the day before. So I don't see a lot of, throwing the ball around the yard anyway type of football. This is going to be in my opinion, I think it's going to be a grinded out game. Both teams, I know Buffalo has a great quarterback, great receivers. The defense is pretty solid, and they've been playing well as of late. They had a little mid-season low. And then flip to the Steelers side, the run game has been balling lately. And that's because Mason Rudolph has been in, and he's been throwing the ball around and backing off those defenses. But with a game coming up like this, the run game is going to be very important with that kind of weather. So I believe that it's going to be a defensive type of game. Our defense is going to come to play. Our defense, we're getting some key guys back, and those guys are going to be ready to play and help on the defensive side. And that run game is going to be solid with two good running backs. And then Mason, when we do throw the ball, hey, he'll dump it off and do what he's been doing. So I got a close one, and I really feel like the Steelers can pull this one out, like, 14, 21-14. 21-14 Steelers. That's my prediction. And let's talk about Mike Tomlin real quick. All right, on the subject of Mike Tomlin being around in Pittsburgh next season, now there has been some speculation of, Mike Tomlin wanting to quote-unquote retire after the season's done. Of course, Mike's probably not going to address any of those rumors right now. He's going to stay focused on what's in front of him, as he should. But, those things have been floating around. Obviously, we know that the Steelers are not going to fire him and get rid of him. They're looking to extend his contract, as a matter of fact. And, I can understand why. I know a lot of us as fans have been calling for Mike Tomlin's head, me included. But at the same time, he's getting the job done. He's made the playoffs yet again. He's had another winning season. And here's the thing real quick about the winning seasons of Mike Tomlin. The national media talks about Mike Tomlin and says, the winning seasons. But here's the thing. In Pittsburgh, obviously we know Pittsburgh Steelers fans want championships. And that's one thing Mike Tomlin has not brought a lot of. He won the Super Bowl early in his career in Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh Steelers fans want championships. Winning season is not enough in Pittsburgh, especially if you're not making the playoffs and then making deep runs, at least to the AFC Championship games, and getting opportunities even at a Super Bowl. So that's one of the things about Mike Tomlin and his championships and winning seasons. He is a winning coach, no doubt about it. He can win football games, but can he win championships? And that's what Pittsburgh Steelers fans want. Now, here's the thing. We know Tomlin has a family. Sons are in college, I think, right now. And, he has a wife, all that good stuff. So he's been coaching 17, 18 years in Pittsburgh. He's been around for a long time. Coaching takes up a lot of time. So I can see why Mike Tomlin would want to walk away. He has to go and do his family thing. It takes a lot of time away from the family. So after a lot of years of being a head coach in this league, maybe he needs that time off mentally. As a coach myself, I understand the mental grind that it takes to be a coach. And I can't even imagine how it is on that level. So him wanting to walk away and take some time off, I can get it. One other quick point. Mike Tomlin obviously has solidified himself as one of the top coaches in NFL history, being one of the winningest coaches in NFL history, and he will obviously be a Hall of Fame coach. So he has done quite a bit of positive things in Pittsburgh. Now, here is the final point I want to make that, could make some sense. do you think Mike Tomlin feels supported by the fan base? Right? I mean, from what I've seen over the past this season, I'll just say this season, especially when the Steelers hit that lull, everybody's calling for Mike Tomlin's head. You know, me included. I didn't like what I was seeing right now, and I could still go for that in the sense of getting some new blood in Pittsburgh and getting some new things. And we'll see how this playoff run goes. Now we'll all be, singing Mike Tomlin praises if the unthinkable happens and Mason Rudolph and the Steelers take it all the way to the Super Bowl. They don't even have to win it at this point. Just get there, and we'll all be cheering Mike Tomlin and asking him to stay and wanting him to be the Steelers coach again next year. So again, y'all let me know what y'all think. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, get in that comment section. We have some good conversations in there. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone that's tuning in. Thank y'all. And I get with y'all right after this Steelers and Bills playoff game on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Peace.